Hi, I want to talk to you about the book Refugee by Gratz. This is a book that's told from three different characters' perspectives who are at different points in history, but the common thread between all of them is that their families are fleeing their country to find refugee status. We have one character who is fleeing during World War II. We have another character who is trying to leave Cuba during the 1990s. And then the third character is trying to leave Syria in the early 2000s. So the story goes between all three characters, and we see how they try to leave their countries, the difficulties they face, how they end up making it to their destination or not, and just the experiences that they have and the hardships that they go through. So it's really well done with historical fiction writing and following the different times in history that these things were actually happening, even though this is a fictional book. So the part I want to read is from the opening scene where we have our character who is trying to leave Germany during World War II. Crack, bang! Josef Landau shot straight up in bed, his heart racing. That sound, it was like someone had kicked the front door in, or had he dreamed it? Josef listened, straining his ears in the dark. He wasn't used to the sounds of this new flat, the smaller one he and his family had been forced to move into. They couldn't afford their old place, not since the Nazis told Josef's father he wasn't allowed to practice law anymore because he was Jewish. Across the room, Josef's little sister Ruth was still asleep. Josef tried to relax. Maybe he'd just been having a nightmare. Something in the darkness outside his room moved with a grunt and a scuffle. Someone was in the house. So that's just a sample of Refugee by Gratz, and I recommend it as your next read.